What's up, YouTube? So I came today with something on my heart that I wanted to talk about. Briefly had a conversation with my sister the other day because, I gotta stay hip on what's going on with the younger generation, being that I am no longer a part of that. And she let me know that there was something that was big on her heart that she would like to be discussed and talked about, which is equality. And in my opinion, I agree with her because it's not a lot of people that really understand a lot of things that go on when you use this word equality. Equality is more of a thing that people think about, oh, well, everybody's not equal, man, woman, white, black, whatever. So at the end of the day, it's a big issue in society that nobody wants to address, nobody wants to talk about, nobody wants to weigh their opinion on. I have an opinion on it. I feel like the racial situation is a big deal. It's like a really big deal. And it's not a big deal as in, you have other races that want to get into black music, because to be honest with you, there is no such thing as black music or any kind of music that has a race to it. Let's be very frankly honest, because I also saw a classmate of mine that I graduated from high school vent about this as well. We always have these double standards. We want to talk about how these people aren't giving us equal rights and how people are always putting colored people down, but as soon as the next race is listening to the music that we consider to be black music, we want to get upset about that as well. Why? Why is that a problem? That should show you that when it comes to music, there are color schemes to rap song or an R&B song or a country song or anything like that, because little do many people know there are black country singers, there are white hip-hop artists, there are also white R&B and neo-soul artists. So therefore you can't say, oh, well, that's black music and you're not allowed to listen to that. Oh, you want to be black so bad that you go out there listening to our music. Those statements, in my offense, it might offend you when I say how I feel about it, but those statements are very ignorant. There's no such thing as black music. There's no such thing as people wanting to be black or a person wanting to be white, or you speak so correctly that you sound white. That's not non-existent. That's not real. You sound educated. The person is educated. They paid attention in their English class. They learned how to form sentences. That's what you need to realize. And I feel like the older generations that grew up with racism need to actually educate younger generations what racism really is, and to let them know that the statements that they make are very ignorant about people wanting to be black or black people wanting to be white. Furthermore, on this whole equality situation, I made a statement in a previous video about gender roles. And it's very odd to me that people have not noticed that there are still men in this world that make more money. But how is that equal and how is that right? How many people out there actually have researched to find out that there's actually companies out there that are okay with this and that do this, and they only hire women because of a pretty face, or they only hire women because they fit a certain stereotype? I know that most people might not have noticed this, many people might not have researched this, but this is stuff that we need to research and we need to look at, because if we haven't noticed that there are magazines out there putting out there for our younger girls to think that they have to be very skinny to be beautiful, or they have to wear a certain amount of makeup to look a certain kind of way, or they need to have boobs a certain size to be accepted by many people, and that's incorrect. All people are beautiful in their own right. Beauty is only skin deep, and it's also in the eye of the beholder. A lot of this comes from at home. A lot of self-esteem issues, equality issues, all of this starts at home. Being an African American young adult, I feel like I would like to say this with a lot of confidence and pride, that my ethnicity and my race don't have these issues and we don't press this onto our kids, but I would be lying. A lot of kids don't realize that they grow up forcing like dumb reasons to dislike another race and dumb reasons to feel like they can't befriend people from another race. And it's so bad in the Black community that majority of us are against each other because one is bright skinned and the other is dark skinned. Every ethnicity has many shades, and I really feel like it needs to stop today. But it only stops if we educate our youth and educate each other about how to love and how to see beyond color, how to see beyond gender, how to see beyond sexuality, how to see beyond, you know, all kinds of different things that society has put in place for us to keep each other divided. It's really interesting how people are okay with these kind of things. Even it's going on in schools. It's so bad in schools nowadays. The kids are getting bullied. And that is a problem. And we need to fix that. As a community, as people, that needs to be fixed so that we can help our young people not be committing suicide or having depression issues. It's serious. And this is something that we all need to look at and all need to understand. I want to say this in closing, that to my young girls out there who look at magazines and who listen to different things on social media or whatever's being portrayed to them about who they are or what they need to look like or how they need to carry themselves to make it in the world based off of all this inequality that we have going on, I want y'all to know that those are all lies, and y'all can define your own future with having the confidence that y'all need to have in yourselves. Even if you're not getting it at home, find it from somebody. Find a mentor that can help you. Find someone that will keep you confident. And also find a way to find out who you are through the way God created you to be. That is all for today. I have a question for y'all, and I would love to hear y'all's response to this. How has inequality, or how have you in your life been affected by inequality? Leave it down in my comments below. And I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll be back in a few days with another video.